you doing? Thank you so much for joining my channel. And as you can see around me, I have different types of shoes. I'm surrounded by shoes. From right to the left, these are shoes and more that you cannot see. And it's not that I'm selling them, not that I'm trying to advertise any type of the shoe, but I'm here just to use these shoes as an analogy of this topic, and a very interesting topic that I know is going to impact and empower somebody about life. And this is how you can look for your future partner, how and where you can get your future partner. And why am I using this shoe as an analogy? There are so many different types of shoes, millions and millions of shoes around the world and in the world, in our country and everywhere, just like there are people in this world, millions and millions of people. So getting the right partner is just like getting the right shoe for you. There are so many types of shoes. This is a boot. There's somebody who cannot wear such. This is a heel. Somebody may not be able to walk with such a heel. And this is a leather shoe, another type of shoe, which has strings. There are people who cannot wear such. There are people who cannot move with such a heel. And there are people who also cannot walk with this color. So you have your favorite. So what is this that you're looking in life? What type of a man do you want to marry? What type of a woman do you want to marry? There are so many shoes, not just like this. Just have a look at more shoes. So guys, it has reached a time when you want to buy the right shoe, when you're looking for the right shoe. You've reached a time when you feel like you want to get a right partner, somebody that you're going to smile with for the rest of your life, somebody that you feel you're going to spend your life with, in good times and in bad times, with money or without money. And it's that time when you feel like you really want to settle with someone. And like I said, I'm using the analogy of the shoe. What do you need in life? When you want to buy a pair of shoes, what are the things that you look for in a shoe? For example, if you are buying such type of a shoe, this is a sports shoe for a man. If you are a woman, you will not buy this shoe. So you will look for a sports shoe that looks like a lady. Something like this. And a different color. So this is what we do when we are looking for the right partner. The biggest mistake that we do, or the pitfalls that we do, is that we only look for the color. We look for the shape. Sometimes we may not even look at the long lasting or the quality of the shoe. Same case as when you're looking for a future partner, for a wife or for a husband. When you want to get these shoes, when you want to look for these people, where do you go? What type of that man do you want to spend their life with? So the first thing that you need to do when you're looking for that future partner is to know what really you want. If you are a lady, for example, what kind of a man do you want to marry? Do you want to marry this type, this shape? Do you want to marry this type, this color, and this shape? There are so many, like I've used the analogy of the shoe. Do you want this color? Do you want the shape? This is for a lady. Do you want that one which has a string? How is the sole supposed to look like? And that's all what I'm talking about. So guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Anna Mugeche, and this is the channel where we inspire, we educate, we impact, we counsel, we give advice for those people who want advice, and we answer questions in life. And welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for scratching and crushing that red button and subscribing. If you haven't done that, please do, and make sure that you are a part of this family of hope. And welcome to this channel. going to talk about how you can look for the right partner in life. Where do you get these life partners? And it's all about the analogy of the shoe. So for you to get the right shoe, we've said the first thing you need to know is, what do you want in life? Like, for example, if I come and ask you, or you come to my place, we meet, you tell me you want a job. Most of the time, most of the people, when you are asked a question about a job, what do you want with life? People are like, I really don't know, but anything that comes my way, I will get it. Or I will take any type of job. That is not how life is. In this life, you must have focus. You must be focused. Purpose-driven life. I've done so many videos about that. So we are looking for this future partner. This is the person that you will settle with. And once you settle with them, there's no way you can lose them. There's no way you're going to throw them away. So you must find the right kind of a shoe if you are a woman or a man. The number that is going to fit you. Remember, they say the wearer of the shoe knows where it pinches the most or it hurts the most. So this is not a life partner that you will throw. This life partner will one time grow weary. For example, are you ready to live with it when it becomes like this? This was a shoe, it's an open shoe, it's mine. I bought it. I don't know whether it was very long lasting or not, but this is how it is. So in this life, when you look for that life partner, a time will come when they will look like this. So what will you do? Will you throw them away and look for another one like this? Will you throw away and look for another one like this? No. In this life, once you get the right shoe that you want to have, the shoe is fitting, the shoe is matching, and the shoe is quality. When it reaches a time because of life and the shoe looks like this, then you will have to do some repair. Somebody might ask me, I have to test that shoe to see whether the shoe is going to fit me. How am I going to take that shoe? Good people, oh, let me tell you something. This is the hardest video that I've had to take. Already, it's a few minutes and I've taken more than 3 clips. I'm double sure you've heard the last clip, somebody crying. When these small people want to get, these little people, the kids, wants to get into your nerves, trust me, you can grow mad. She was there, she was just crying. That is my 2 old kids. And I was talking about this shoe. I bought it when it was very nice. Right now it is like this. And I was giving this. Remember, for those people who have just joined me, it is an analogy of the shoe, choosing for the right partner and the right person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And we have said, these people, for you to get the right one, you need to know what you want in life, what color you want, the quality, does it fit and does it match? So you bought this shoe and it was like this. Do you want to tell me you will take it back to the seller? Somebody like me, I'm sure you've heard the last clip, you've heard my baby crying in that video. I thought she would keep quiet. That is a 2-year-old. If I have to return the shoes to the owner, I will have to start with this. Then I go to this. I go to this. So how many shoes am I going to take them back to the owners or the sellers? And for this, who are the sellers? So that is why I'm saying it is that serious. That is why I'm serious. Oh, I have started. This life partner, you've already known the one that you want. You already know the quality. You already know how it fits. You know the number. And you know that it matches. And now you are there and the shoe is like this. You will not take it back to the seller. Because already by the time you are realizing that the shoe is just too tight, or the shoe is just too big for you, the shoe is just too long for you to walk in it, you've already created small shoes like this. So it is not a matter of gambling. Guys, you have to get the right person and the right people that you want to live for the rest of your life with. And once you create the small shoes, it has no repair. What if you bought the shoe and you realized that the shoe was a bit tight? You've already settled with this man, you've already settled with this lady, and then you realized that it is just too tight. You've got to do some adjustments. A good example is a shoe that I have here. When I bought this shoe, it was a wedge. Right now you can see how it looks like. The shoe has already grown old. Let me bring it close to that. I don't wear this shoe anymore. And because I can't wear this shoe anymore, it's a wedge, it is very comfortable, I have to buy another one. It is not the same case as getting the husband or the wife that you want to live with. If you bought this shoe and you realized it is too tight, you've got to do some adjustments. One of the things that you'll do when you bought this shoe and you realize it is so nice, it is very beautiful, it is long lasting, but it's a bit tight. When you tested or you tried it, it was a bit tight. Then these are the things that you do. You look for pieces of clothes and you try to make it wider here, because this is where it pinches. And the same case as marriage. You married this woman, she was very beautiful. You married this man, he was very handsome. He was very good, but he's grown weary because of sickness or anything. You've got to repair. You cannot wear the shoe like this. You've got to adjust life. You got married when there was money. There's no money anymore. You've got to adjust in life. So you've already gotten what you wanted. It is fitting, it is matching. Where do you get this right shoe? Where do you buy this shoe? Now, in life as ladies and as men, ladies and gentlemen, you can bear me witness that we have some impulse buying. When it comes to looking for a future husband or a future wife, there's nothing like impulse buying. There's nothing like testing. You won't put your feet here so that to see whether it will fit. So then how will you know it is fitting, it is matching, and it is long-lasting or quality shoe? Watch my video about dating. How you date, the quality of dating, and what you look from a shoe. What you look from a shoe. Is the color okay? Do you want this kind of a pattern? Do you want this kind of a pattern? And don't forget that like poles attract and like poles. So how you are, how you care for yourself, and what kind of a person you are will attract the same one. Now we are coming to this other topic about where do you get them. Remember, cheap is expensive. You can bear me witness. Ladies, we like buying shoes from Mitumba, and we say that they are long-lasting. Yes, some of them are, but some are not. It's the same case with men. But remember, cheap is expensive. How much did you buy the last shoe that you bought? I know you have more than one pair. Which lasted more? Is it the cheap one or the expensive one? So cheap is expensive. And those quality women and quality men that God has kept for you, because God has somebody for everyone, they are not cheap. Quality shoes, quality rings are not displayed at the window like this so that when you're passing you can see. They are somewhere hidden. Because they are very expensive, they are very quality, and people might steal when they see them. So quality people, good people, those characters that are long-lasting and characters that you can survive with are not just exposed. So you won't tell me that you'll go looking for your future husband and future wife on the street. Fine. I've heard people saying that we met in a mat. I've heard people saying that they met on the road. I've heard so many places that you met with people. But there's this thing, even if you met on the street, have you known him? Have you known her? Have you done the courtship? Have you done the dating? Do you know whether the shoe is going to fit or you're going to do some adjustment? Now, you don't try this shoe because when you try to test the fitting of the shoe, that is where the pitfalls of relationships come. Somebody will ask for to have sex with you before they get married. Assume this shoe has been tested so many times. Somebody wanted to buy this shoe, another one wanted to buy this, and they keep on testing and testing and testing. And when you want to buy that shoe and you've tested it and it's okay, then you will tell the owner, I don't want the displayed one. I want the new one. So if you try to test that shoe, then you will be forced to test as many as this. And if you try to buy them, you'll buy as many as possible. And that is why you will find yourself throwing this away, throwing that away, throwing this away, and by the end of the day, you will be left with no one. So cheap is expensive. The quality ones are hidden there. If you're a party girl who likes going to the club, if you're a party man who likes going to the club, a time will come when you'll have these small shoes in form of kids. Small shoes in form of kids. Who will take care of these small shoes? So if you are a party girl or a bar girl, a party boy or a bar boy, if you meet there, a time will come when one of you or both of you would want to stop doing what they are doing. So once a party, always a party. So if you are a party girl, you will get a party boy. Because you are like poles or like poles, bands of the feather. Somebody was telling me that in the church is where we get the best people, the best husbands, the best wives. But even now, those cheap shoes are found in the church. There are people who have been spent so much on or tested on. So many people have passed through them. This one tried to see whether it fits. This one tried to see whether it's fit. And then when they realize they are used and their self-esteem is down, then they go to the church where they think they get the right people. So one thing you should do once you realize the quality that you want and the match that you want, you have to invest in prayers. God has somebody for you. And so once you know what you want, then that is the right shoe. And that is the time you will ask the shoe, do you think we can match? How is your heart? How are you matching? And then after realizing this is the right shoe, how will you know whether it is fitting or it is quality? You've got to go through the courtship. You've got to do the dating so that you can know whether it will fit, whether it is quality. And in the process of dating and courtship is where we get into the pitfalls, where we want to try how deep is this shoe, how heavy is this shoe, how tight is this shoe, by doing things that you're not supposed to do. So dating is not time for premature sex. You will test that shoe. You will know the shoe even by look at it. How will you be attracted to this shoe when you get it into the shop? You look at the number, you look at the color, and you can tell the quality before even you wear. By now, you already know my number is number 38, my number is number 37. I'll give you an example of a shoe that I bought. This shoe is shoe number 38. This is number 38. This is how it is. The front is like this, and this is the heel. Sorry. This other one is number 37. And this is the heel. Look at those two heels. Their time comes that when I was working very much in these shoes, but right now I can't. I can, but I can't walk for long. This is number 38, this is number 37. This is my number, and somehow this is my number. It depends on the fitting of the shoe. I never wear any of them. I wear this, I've never worn this. This is still new. It is number 38. And when I wear it, when I bought it and came back home with it, I realized it was bigger than what I was supposed to do, than what I was supposed to wear. So I realized that 37 is my number, and I can also wear number 36 depending on the fitting. So I can wear 36 and 37, but 38 and 39 is bigger than me. So I just kept those shoes aside. This is not the same as the man that you'll get married to, the woman that you'll get married to. You cannot keep them pending and try to look for other shoes. So I left wearing this one because I could not walk with it. It is a bit bigger than me. I bought this one which is fitting. I bought this one which is fitting. But men and women, guys, are not like that. When you decide to settle on this shoe, it is that shoe. And when that shoe becomes tight or bigger, you've got to adjust. Those are the adjustments that we do in life. Those are the adjustments that you do in life so that your marriage can work, so that your relationship can work, and so that when the small people comes in forms of kids, you are able to adjust your lives once they come. When sickness comes, you're able to adjust your life. When there is no money or more money comes, you're able to adjust your life. How do you adjust your life? A good example is Today I've really decided to use the shoe because I want to empower someone. These are these two what are they called? These are brushes. This is brown for polishing this shoe. This is black for polishing this shoe. So I will use black color to polish this shoe and to make it shine. This is for my husband. And then I will use brown color to shine this shoe. I will not exchange them. So that is how I'm going to take care of my husband. And for the wife needs to wear a shoe like this. I will not put this shoe inside the water because I know if I do it, it is going to wear out. Same case with this shoe. So I will use the right thing to take care of these shoes and to make sure that they live long. Same case with a husband and a wife. You take care of each other. This is the shoe that you bought. This is what fitted you. It is tight, it is loose. You've got to adjust life by polishing, adjusting your life, wiping using a dry or a semi-dry piece of cloth so that it rusts. And guys, this is all about life. So you're looking for that person. Don't look for those people on the streets. And if you meet on the street, in the car, in the aeroplane, in the market, wherever you meet, make sure that you go the process of dating and courtship so that you can know whether the shoe is tight or not tight, whether it is fitting, it is matching, or it is not quality. And so that you can live quality life. Because cheap is expensive. If you buy it at a cheap price and you want to fit in it, you want to live with it, it will have consequences. And in the same case, guys, I repeat the same. A related topic is about courtship, how you date, and what you look for when you're dating. Watch that video. Please subscribe and watch that video. So once you settle with that shoe, there's no way you can take it back. Imagine kids have come. How many are you going to take back? And who are you going to take back to? You've already gotten the kids. So it's better to break that relationship. If the shoe is not fitting, the shoe is not the right one, break it. And go back to the market, go back to the shop and get another shoe. Because it would be easier to do that than when you've already settled in these shoes. You've already settled in these shoes. And then a small shoe has already come. Who are you going to take back? If you are the man, are you going to take back to the seller? Are you going to take this back to the seller? If you are a woman, who among these three are you going to take back to the seller? It's very hard, guys. It's very hard. So know the quality you want, know the person you want, and then go to the market and get that. And again, something that I want to emphasize here before I leave. You cannot have two left feet. Look at that. This is left, this is left. This color is different from this color. They cannot match. So you must get your right and your left so that you can walk the journey together. This heel, you see that heel? And this heel cannot walk together. You might look for the same heel as this. And that's marriage. You chose, and that is why sometimes when you get married and you go back to your parents, the parents tell you, you chose that. Jipambe na hali yako. You are the one who chose that. We don't want that in life. And guys, before I leave, I want to make it clear that I'm in marriage, and I can assure you that marriages are at war. The devil is at war in our relationships. So if you're there, the shoe is already tight, the shoe is already loose, you've already settled on it, try to adjust some things, and life will have a meaning. If you've not yet chosen what you want in life, look for that quality, fitting, matching, that will fit your life as a woman and as a man. I hope I've empowered you. I hope you've been helped. I hope you've been educated. And don't forget, once you get this shoe, you've got to do the dating thing. You've got to do the courtship. And you've got, as you realize it is the one, you've got to do some premarital counseling for it to survive. So that the pitfalls, so that when the shoe gets loose, when the shoe gets tight, you are told on what you're going to do, because those things are able to happen in life and you've got to know how to adjust. So have I empowered you? Have you been helped? Have you been incited? This is the insights of the counselor. You still need that premarital counseling. You still need that marriage counseling. You still need that any individual type of counseling, anxiety and all that. I am here. You can contact me and we can have this again. If you hear my baby crying, I'm going back to take care of the baby. And may God bless you. Crush, scratch, scrub, hit. Yes, hit. Hit on that red button and subscribe, and please watch, because I still need that watch time hours. I need your subscribing and I want you to watch. May God bless you even as you do that, and bye.